It's really annoying me. Okay, good. Also, I'm filming in my boyfriend's house, so if you can hear some keyboard tapping or like mouse clicking, he's playing his game on his computer. So that's what that is. Also, I'm doing a lo-fi video today because my microphone, there's something wrong with it, or something wrong with the wires. I need to like play around with it and try and fix it, but at the moment it's not recording properly, so I hope you enjoy this for now. Let's get started with the favourites. So the first thing that really did honestly bring me a lot of joy this month was listening to an audiobook called The Family Upstairs. I might insert a photo or like a picture here if I can remember to do that. But essentially I listened to the audiobook. It's by Lisa Jewell. I don't know if I said that. But it's a really, really good book. It's a kind of mystery book about a girl called Libby. It does actually have 3 narrators, which is one reason why I would recommend the audiobook, because they have 3 different voices for the 3 different narrators, so it makes it really clear who's speaking at what time. But yes, it's about a girl called Libby, who is one of the narrators, who inherits a house in Chelsea, and she was adopted when she was younger, so she inherits the house at the age 25 from her birth parents, who she found out were part of a cult who all lived in the house, and who were involved in a suicide pact death. And she was left in the house with her parents who had passed and found by police and then put up for adoption, along with a letter which gave her sort of like original name and also some information about like the cult and stuff. But it's essentially about her trying to figure out the truth about her past. Also, she's told that she had 2 older siblings who were teenagers who were never seen again from the house, who were thought to live in the house but had run away. So really, really cool, really interesting, very gripping. The other two narrators are also really interesting. One of them's like a first-hand account from one of the children who lived in the house at the time. It's like a diary entry, like sort of thing about what was going on in the house. And one of them's Lucy, who lives in France with her 2 kids, and it sort of goes through her story as well. So definitely a book I would recommend, and I would also recommend the audiobook if you get the chance to listen to it. she wants to find a way to help her with her grief. So she builds this robot girl of a similar age called Megan. I can't remember, but the name Megan stands for something. And she creates this robot girl, and essentially it begins to bond with her niece, and then her company wants to kind of make it a worldwide invention, something you could buy for children. And then the doll kind of gets too intelligent and kind of experiences some faults and stuff, and eventually becomes essentially evil and begins trying to kill people who she sees as a threat to the girl who she becomes friends with, but also just generally becomes evil. It sort of reminds me of Chucky from Child's Play. If you guys have seen that, it's kind of a similar-ish concept where they're friends, but the doll becomes evil, but it's a more modern thing than that. And also Megan's a robot, so it's very I don't know if you guys Uncanny Valley, where things that sort of resemble human faces or humans but aren't quite human, or a little bit artificial or really creepy. It's kind of it plays on that a lot, it being really creepy just because it kind of resembles a human face and stuff. But it's also it's not really a horror movie, it's more incredibly funny. At least that's why I liked it. I genuinely was finding it hilarious, pissing myself throughout the entire film. There's a scene in it where Megan randomly starts running on all fours to try and catch someone. She also occasionally bursts into song, which is really funny, and there's just a lot of scenes in it that are kind of hilarious. So if you're someone who enjoys horror and you don't really find things scary, but you like horror that's kind of aware of itself to a point where it's funny, then you would love this movie. I love films like that. I'm hugely into all the sort of cringy remakes of all of the original horror films, because they're so self-aware in how silly it is, and how I don't know, so it's really funny to watch. At least that's what I think, and Megan fits into that category, so it's really, really good. Highly recommend that you go and see that before it leaves the cinemas. Another thing that also that technique. I'll probably do a get ready with me at some point or something like that, where I like show you me brushing up an eyeshadow and like not a whole eyeshadow, you scrape a little bit off, and then putting some Dureline in it and using it as eyeliner because it is so fun to do. It's very like art feeling, and I really recommend it if you've been looking to get into graphic liner, but you've not wanted to invest in like different types and formulas of eyeliners because that can get really expensive over some time if you want lots of different colours. And finally, just to like wrap up this video, I thought that I would mention a favourite ASMR artist. This person's been a favourite ASMR artist for quite a while, and their channel name is Sincerely ASMR. Sincerely ASMR. And she does really, really relaxing, very kind of slow-paced, mostly tapping focused videos. But oh my god, her videos are really, really, really addictive, and I love her. I watch her all the time, constantly, so I highly, highly recommend that you check her out. Again, her name is Sincerely ASMR. And yeah, I just love her videos. She has a very specific style of ASMR, very slow, calm, different to a lot of other channels, I think, personally, and I love her, and she's gorgeous. She's called Rachel, the lady who runs the channel, but yeah, really, really keen on her channel at the moment. Yeah, but she's been a favourite for a really long time, so I highly recommend checking her out. But also definite favourite ASMR artist throughout January. So yeah, that's all of my favourites that I have. Again, I'm really sorry for this lo-fi format of this video. I am hoping to get my microphone fixed or to work it out, something for it. I think that it's the wires for my microphone, so I might have to order in new wires, so I might make more videos with the Apple mic, just like the next couple of videos until I can get it sorted. So let me know what you think of the Apple mic videos. I know they're very like low quality and whatnot, but also quite nostalgic